But let's focus on Guinea because security analyst and director at the Faculty of Academic Affairs Research at the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Training Center, Professor Aning, has tasked ECOWAS to use all instruments at their disposal to assess the behavior of its leaders in peacetime to avoid military intrusions and reversals of democracy. He spoke to my colleague Nancy Vukania.
The sub-region has been recently plagued with an attempted coup in Niger, a successful one in Mali, and on September 5 in Guinea. Professor Aning believes the demands from ECOWAS should not and would not be met despite sanctions.
I do share the frustrations and the pain of the people of Guinea that the international community stood aside and praised Mr. Conte, whilst he failed to comply with the norms and values inherent in the ECOWAS instruments that he had signed onto. Unconstitutional change of government can also result from changing the constitution to run for a third term. That is not acceptable. It is not only when the military takes power that we need to step in. ECOWAS and its leaders must use the instruments at their disposal to mediate the behavior of some of these people.
He believes the agenda for the ECOWAS fact-finding mission to Guinea is weak, and the clear option for Guinea should be a transitional process similar to that of Mali. He adds West African leaders must act to protect the youthful unemployed demographic to avoid militarily influenced uprisals.
Such a mission ought to have been in Guinea when this man attempted to change the constitution and to run for a third term. What we are seeing is a failure on the part of our multilateral agencies to trigger the preventive mechanisms to ensure that we ought not to have come this far. It's not only Guinea where people have changed the constitution to run for a third term. There are other countries, and ECOWAS has kept quiet.
The ECOWAS has suspended Guinea's membership days after a military coup that removed President Alpha Conte.
We need to be talking bread and butter issues. And those bread and butter issues are best talked about when we have democratic governments that are responsive, dialogic, inclusive, and seek to listen and to ameliorate the pains and the challenges faced by the people of the sub-region. A narrow desire to hang on to power through constitutional manipulation just worsens the tensions and creates opportunities for all kinds of dangerous people and groups to exploit them.
Meanwhile, 80 political prisoners have been released, while the whereabouts of ousted President Alpha Conte is still unknown.